Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brittnee. Today is going to be a long video because I have a lot of testing to do because a really cool brand sent me some stuff to try out. It is a food color brand called Haute. That's spelled H-A-U-T-E, and go easy on my pronunciation because I'm not French. But the meaning of the word is high-end. So you probably already know that there are different types of food colors. There's water-soluble or oil or fat-soluble. Of course, water food colors are great for baking, for like coloring cakes, frosting, cookies, things like that. For chocolate, we're always more interested in oil or fat-soluble food colors. Haute offers two forms, liquid and powders. For cocoa butter, powders are best. And for chocolate, you can use either liquid or powders. And here are the items they sent me. 6 powder colors from their base collection. They look like this. I've got like all the basic primary colors and 2 blues, a red, yellow, purple, and green. And they also sent me their completely new all-natural liquid food color. They sent me both oil soluble and water. So this brand is really awesome, but purchasing their products works a little bit differently than I've ever experienced with other brands. So before I test out all these fun colors, I'll explain how it works. Let's pull up their website, which is buyhaute.com. As you see here, Haute food colors are released in limited time drops every few months. Current drop started on July 21st. So we just click Shop All. That will take you to a page where you'll see all of their products that they're currently offering. Or we can navigate up to Colors and click on Oil Soluble because that's mostly what you guys will probably want. Here you'll see the new natural collection I'll be testing in today's video. And you'll be able to see which collections are limited edition in their titles. So you can buy either the full set that includes water and oil soluble food colors, or you can get just water or just oil. Now here is their powder-based collection. You can also buy single colors from that collection, or you can buy the base collection of 17 colors, or their complete base collection of 40 colors. So all the white labels are oil soluble and all the black labels are water soluble. They are also offering right now these really pretty glitter tints, which are limited edition. They look really pretty. If you are interested in trying out these colors, you can use my discount code at checkout, which is BrittneeK, and will give you 10% off. If you're not quite ready to buy anything from this drop, but want to see what fun things they drop in the upcoming months, just go up to the sign up tab and join their waitlist by entering your email. All right, I have a lot of fun colors to test out, so let's get going. This video is going to come out in 2 parts. In today's video, I'll be testing out all these fun colors by making some bonbons and bars. In the next video, I'll be doing a different project with just colored chocolate. So here we go. I'm going to start by showing you limited edition liquid gel colors. These are apparently the first ever natural liquid gel colors. I've been wanting to test out natural colors, so this came at the perfect time. These are made from real fruits and vegetables. So just to swatch each of the 8 shades, I started with 50 grams of tempered white chocolate. I added 5 drops of natural pink liquid color to show you first a light shade, then I added 5 more drops to show you a darker shade. I'll do this with all of the colors. The next one is natural red. This one is natural orange. For colors like this that start out a bit lighter with just the 5 drops, I did 3 swatches just to see a bit more concentrated color. Next up is natural yellow. This one is called natural lime. This is natural green. This is natural blue. And this is natural brown. I'll do the same things with the powdered food colors, starting with red, which is called red currant. So here I used 50 grams of white chocolate to 0.5 grams of powder. That's only 1% powder to chocolate. And look at how dark and deep this color is. It's so vibrant. Okay, this yellow is called lemon zest. This blue is blue velvet. The green is called imperial green. Next up is the purple, which is plum jam. And the lighter blue is called prestige Tiffany. Now for the true color test, I'm going to make some bonbons. I'm going to try out coloring some cocoa butter along with coloring chocolate. I'll test out both the liquids and the powder. First up, here's a little trick that you should know and remember because it makes a huge difference. Ready? If you mold bonbons with natural or colored chocolate, not colored cocoa butter, just chocolate, they will never be as shiny as decorating the mold first with cocoa butter. So the trick is to spray the mold really lightly with plain natural cocoa butter before molding. This will make your finished chocolate super shiny. You'll see the difference later. Now, I never recommend using liquid food colors with cocoa butter. In fact, whenever someone emails me that they're having problems with their cocoa butter being too thin and running in the mold, they almost always tell me that they're using liquid food colors. But since I have them, I figured I'd try them out anyway, just for fun, with cocoa butter to see how they do. So here I'm just trying to see how concentrated I can get the color and how much liquid I have to add. I actually got the cocoa butter pretty concentrated with color and they sprayed on pretty well into the mold, but I did feel like I had to do a really thick coat to get the color as dark as I wanted it to be. So I guess we'll see how this comes out. Next up, I add the powdered color to my cocoa butter using the usual recommended amount of 10%. If you guys didn't know already, this is my all-time favorite color in the world. I decorated this fun pill mold, and I will have a separate video on this design in a couple weeks for you guys to watch. Now I just mold my 2 cocoa butter designs using white chocolate. To test out the liquid colors in chocolate, I'm going to use the marbling technique. First, I wanted to try multiple colors, so I did blue, pink, and green. To marble, I just drizzle each color around in between layers of white chocolate, then pour the chocolate into the mold to shell. Remember, this is one of the molds that I sprayed with plain cocoa butter. It's kind of hard to balance out how much of each color to layer in, because with different colors you don't want them to mix and turn brown, so they ended up quite light, but I still think they look pretty. So for the next mold, I decided it would be easier to get a darker marble by going monochromatic. So I colored some chocolate light pink and then a bit less chocolate, darker pink. This time, rather than layering the marble, I just drizzle dark pink on the top layer, pour, then drizzle more, pour, and then drizzle again. My go-to easy and cheap filling when my goal is to just unmold the bonbons is cake bite filling. This one is funfetti. I cap the light bonbons and teal bonbons in white chocolate. I had to temper some pink white chocolate for capping the pink marbled bonbons. Then I just used the leftover pink white chocolate to fill up these bar molds. I sprinkled in some freeze-dried raspberries just for some flavor. Now let's see how they all turned out. Well, these aren't normally colors I'd pick, but I purposely tried to do something different for myself. They remind me of raspberry lemonade. For using the liquid in cocoa butter, these came out really bright, which is impressive. Part of that I think is because I did probably too thick of a coat of cocoa butter, which you can kind of tell if you look close at the pink part. There is a bit of bloom happening. Ooh, wow. Dare I say, this might be one of my favorite chocolate designs yet. I love the shape of these and I love this color so much. These powders are so good. I can tell they're really high quality and work very well. I love them with the cocoa butter and I'm excited to test out the other colors with cocoa butter as well. Okay, so see how shiny these are? They would not be this shiny if it weren't for the layer of cocoa butter. But check out this marble. It's nice and subtle and pretty, I think. It reminds me of something I did as a kid with my aunt, where we dipped a toothbrush holder in water with paint sitting on top. I think it's called hydro dipping. Anyway, these remind me of that. These ones turned out pretty as well. I love this color of pink. It's a really good pink. The pattern on these ones remind me of this cool hike in Arizona you have to draw out a pass for called the Wave. If I had made these orange, they would look just like the rock pattern. Well, that's today's video. I hope that you enjoyed my experiments and that you learned something new. I'd love to know what you guys think about all these different chocolate designs and how the colors worked. I'm really excited to have connected with this brand Haute because I think they have really awesome products. And so far, I think my favorite are their powdered oil soluble colors, mostly because my favorite thing to work with is colored cocoa butter. This current drop is probably open for at least another week or so. So remember, if you're interested in buying anything, to use my code BrittneeK because you'll get 10% off your order. If you're not ready to buy anything this time, but you're curious about seeing what they have to offer in the future, sign up for the future drops. I'll leave the website link in the description below. And stay tuned for part 2 of this video because I'll be making a very colorful chocolate box to put my bonbons in. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, today's the day. If you'd like to see something else that's sweet, just click on one of these thumbnails. Thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.